Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today we're going to turn this pile of metal here, this 1.25 inch steel tubing. We're going to turn that into a couple of barn doors, and it's going to replace a roll-up door. So let's get started. Alright, I got all my metal cut. I'm getting ready to start welding. I got a couple pieces set up here on my table. This little cheap table has a little fence on it on both sides. Makes a pretty nice square. I checked everything. So we're going to get these welded together and have us a couple of frames. Then we'll probably add a couple of cross braces. And then we got to cut tabs. I'll show you little 1/4 inch flat bar tabs to go in here for the tin to screw into, because we want to have the tin on the inside of the tubing. So I'm going to get the welder out here and get going on that. That should work. I got this corner ready to weld. Those two are tacked together, and then I pulled this one into place. I'm going to throw the tape measure on it real quick and check square and corner to corner and all that, and we should be good. Within a 1/16 of an inch, so I'm good with that. 107 1/4 and 107 3/16. Right, let's finish tacking it together. Awkward. Alright, that one's fully welded. I'm going to get the other one mocked up and get it all welded up, and then get some angle braces cut. show you how I do that. Alright, I got the frames completed for the barn doors. The reason I did this flat bar here is so that the door can close flush up against the wall, and that'll be, you know, be a couple inches of overlap, and then this piece of tubing won't hit, so it'll be nice and flush where it hits the wall. And then now I got to do is weld on the little tabs for the tin. So I got this piece cut to fit, and I'm going to mark where the tabs go, try to get the tabs on today. And then once we get all the tabs welded on, we can get the tin screwed down. So let me go ahead and get all those little, this is what I got for tabs, just little 1 inch by 2 inch, 1/4 inch thick flat bar. And they'll be welded around the perimeter, I don't know, every 6-8 inches or so. I don't know, we'll see what I got. Alright, I got all the tabs made. I made like 50 something of these little suckers here. But this is just a piece of, this is 1.25 inch tubing here. So I'm using a piece of 1 inch tubing, and one of the tabs which is 1/4 inch thick, and that'll make 1.25 inch as kind of like a little jig to hold. And then this is the one I'll be welding. Weld one here, and then clamp one here and weld in. So I'm going to get all those welded all the way around. It's like 26 tabs per door. You can see what they look like. You can see better here where I have it flushed out, so because the wall and the wall of the barn will be here, so when the door closes it'll be flush. I got some hinges in here that I'll be welding to the frame. Just these big shed door, barn door style hinges. Not too bad, like 11 bucks a piece. Alright, I'm going to get the miller fired up and get all these tabs welded on. There's the other one right there up against the pole. And the tin, I'll show you the tin real quick. This is the tin that's going to go on there. I got 3 sheets cut for the first barn door. And then after I get all the tabs welded, I'll set it aside and I'll do the second one and get the sheets cut for it. Alright, I'm finally getting the tin on these barn doors today. It's a little thin. If they were mine, I probably would have went with a thicker material, but it'll work. I've got, you know, the tabs where I'm drilling and screwing. What I'm doing is using a number 7 drill bit, and then using these number 14 by 7/8 lap screws, and they're for like metal roofing, and they come with a washer, a rubber washer with a metal cap. But I'm not using that, I'm just using the screw, taking the washer off. So by using a number 7 drill bit, and then this finishes the drill, and it taps itself nicely in there. So it's working really good, not breaking any screw heads or nothing. So I got to run up to the hardware store and get a few more, get another bag of these, and get these things finished up. This one's painted, and once I get the tin on it, it'll be done. And then I can lay the other frame on the sawhorses and get all the tabs put on it. Alright. And they're 5/16, so I'm just using my little impact driver with a 5/16 socket. It runs them right in there. Alright, I got one of the barn doors finished. Just got it laid up here on my trailer. So I'm going to transport them over to my friend's house. These are for a buddy of mine that I work with. They're not for me. I got all the tin screwed on. Turned out pretty good. Just a flat black paint job is what he wanted. Pretty big doors. I want to say they're 64 by 86 maybe. Got a handle on this one here. Let's see. Let me get a close up here. Just a little piece of angle for a handle, and then I got a hole drilled in it for a padlock to go through. And this one's got the brackets or mounts for the rod that's going to slide down into the concrete into a hole. And that's the bar that's going to lock it into the concrete there. Just a piece of rebar, 90-degree handle on it. Alright, so I'm going to get over here and get this other frame, get all the tabs welded on, and make it look like this one. And then we'll probably take them over next weekend and install them. And I'll show you the whole thing. Alright, that's a wrap. Let's get them loaded up and we'll take them over and install them.
You have those other screws in that that have washers on those. That's good, though. Sweet.
See how farther than I thought they would. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. See what I mean?
Alright, that's how it turned out. Looks pretty good to me. He's got a pin he's going to put here to keep them both shut. I drilled a hole in that. So he's just got a little push pin he's going to put in there, or a padlock or something. Got a couple more bolts to put in there, but all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. He's happy with it. That's all that matters. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching Projects with Paul, and we'll see you next time.